series of small earthquakes has been rattling the desert. Since yesterday, there have been 9 earthquakes greater than magnitude of 2.5 near Ocotillo Wells. 10 News reporter Matt Boone spoke to a geologist about the quakes and joins us in the Live Center with that analysis.
Vanessa, first, let's take a look at this USGS map. Here is the cluster. It's located near Ocotillo Wells, south of the Salton Sea, north of El Centro. Now, of course, that geologist we spoke to wasn't sure about what all this means, but he helped break down that question of whether or not all of these could be foreshocks to a much larger earthquake.
This may be just releasing enough strain energy all by itself, but there's always that, let's say, 1 or 2% chance that this cluster is going to lead to a much larger earthquake.
Geologist Pat Abbott points to a fault line map of Southern California.
And each of these gray bands or ribbons is actually a fault.
The recent cluster has been coming from an area known as the San Jacinto Fault Zone.
The San Jacinto Fault runs up here, runs into the San Andreas Fault, combines with the San Andreas Fault.
Shaking began near Ocotillo Wells yesterday, with 4 earthquakes between magnitude 3.1 and 3.5. Then this morning, another 3.5 and 3.3 hit the area. Abbott says it begs a simple question with a complicated answer.
Or you want to know, are these foreshocks of something bigger? Scientifically, we cannot tell the difference. The only way we can tell whether a bunch of foreshocks are actually foreshocks is after we have the big earthquake.
He says the area has produced 2 notable earthquakes since the 1960s.
From past history here, you'd guess we might be having something in the magnitude 6s come up.
Something in that range would be big enough to travel to Metro San Diego, though Abbott estimates it would cause little damage to infrastructure.
The shaking for this one people would feel here, 15 seconds, something of that sort, but it would, for the most part, just be a minor inconvenience.
And the good news for now, things are stable out there. The last earthquake was just a 2.8 at around 8:50 this morning. In the Live Center, Matt Boone, 10 News.